Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm your host, Grady Tester. Thanks for tuning in to this episode. We've got Scott Crocker back with us again.
Hey, man.
Yeah, today we're talking about superheroes, superhero shows, superhero movies, yada, 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 DC, Marvel, all that good stuff. How you been for the past week?
Just working a little bit and playing some more games like we discussed in the first one.
What's new? So, man, now it's just like stale. So, for those of you who don't know, we recorded like a good 10 minutes of this, which I don't know how. Why am I prefacing this? You wouldn't know. We recorded for like 10 minutes, and my microphone settings were not correct. So here we are doing it again.
Yeah, so restarting stuff, it's always fun.
Because, like, you go back into it, you're wanting to go back into it and do the exact same thing you did, because our first take was so good. And here we are doing this a second time, and I don't even remember what we talked about.
We'll make it just a little bit better this time.
Oh, yeah. What did we talk about?
We were talking about, like Batman v Superman. We talked favorite superheroes.
But leading up to that, what did we say?
You asked me what my favorite superhero was.
Before that?
As far as I know, that's what it started. You just asked me that.
I swear it wasn't. There was... Anyways. We're talking about... Let's get into the Tobey Maguire thing with the Spider-Man. Let's start with that this time, because... I didn't know your standing on it at the time. Now I know we're on the same standing about, I don't think the Tobey Maguire Spider-Mans were good. Sticking to the original comic.
Good, just not as good.
Right. Because I don't know what it is about it, but it didn't stick to the comic. Like he doesn't get bit by a spider and it's in his wrist. Like he actually shoots webs from his wrist.
Yeah.
He actually built mechanisms.
It was kind of cool take on it though. I will defend. I prefer, the whole capsule thing, because even in like the old games, you had to find cartridges laying around, like in the old N64 games and stuff like that. But like I wasn't judging it, on that. I thought it was kind of a cool take because Spider, usually it would be out of but at least they did it on his wrist to go more towards the Spider-Man thing. But I mean, the websites were pretty good.
I just now understood what you meant. Man, wouldn't that be a movie? Dude, I would watch it for hours every day.
Yeah. I don't even know what you'd call that hero. Would it still be Spider-Man?
Yeah, it'd still be Spider-Man. It'd just be cringy.
Spider-Man shoots random shit out of his It can swing from a web. It's kind of sideways. Oh,
don't let your kids watch that. I'll be all over the house the next day. I'm Spider-Man. What are you talking about? Go to your room.
You woke your father.
Now there's shit all over the... Okay, we need to change the subject. This is...
I was going to say, but though, could you imagine going into a house and be like, why is shit in my floor? I'm Spider-Man.
Get off the ceiling. How are you up there? Get down. Oh my god.
Okay, so back in the PG.
Yeah, back to the PG ratings. So yeah, what's your favorite superhero?
Superman, and just so I don't get ringed by the neck by all these watchers out here. I was gonna say visitors, but no one's here.
Visitors
from other worlds.
Visitors from other worlds, man.
But no, full disclaimer,
man.
Superman, I know he's supposedly like really overpowered and stuff, but I mean, it makes sense for one hero, I know Batman can beat him, but
before we're going further, there will be spoilers.
Yeah, probably. I have a bad habit of doing that.
Dude, you know how many times you've ruined movies for me?
Probably more than I like to share.
I'm serious. You've ruined so many movies
What
for me.
screws me over is when y'all start getting me talking and then I just can't shut up.
But you don't mean to do it. Like, you're not intentionally just like, hey, guess what happens at the end of this movie? Jack dies.
Jack died?
Like, you don't intentionally do it. You just, like, you're really into it, which is great. But you ended up, like, you've ruined at least 20 movies for me.
Yeah, but you still enjoyed it when you watched them.
Kind of.
Even if you knew what happened. But I have recommended a lot of good movies.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? We have not watched that many movies together at all.
No, but I recommended a lot.
Yeah. We've only been in the movie theater, like...
Twice, probably. Maybe 3 times.
And the second time I was with you and your employees, co-workers.
That wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't. Who all went? There was
What movie did we watch? Do you remember?
Oh man,
I feel like it's probably a superhero movie.
It was a Dark Knight, I believe.
Oh, no, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
It's
it was
probably
both, I think.
probably.
These people probably don't want their names said in this. I can just bleep it out.
Probably not. Do people know your name? Is that?
I mean, it's like it's the name of the channel is my name.
Oh, okay.
So.
Because I was wondering, because you say my name, and I was like, I mean, I don't care if people know my name. It ain't like they see my face, but.
I mean, I can put a picture of your face right here. Yeah, there it is. There it is. There's Scott, everybody.
I could just see what that picture is. I mean, I haven't seen it. He just kind of did it.
I mean, obviously, for people that know how editing works, we're literally just sitting here with microphones, and I said that, and I'm not even looking at a computer. I'll do it later in editing. Yay, editing! But I don't know what picture I'm gonna use.
You don't need to worry about it.
I'm gonna text your mom later.
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna tell her to send me a good picture. I'm serious.
Don't even worry about it.
I am gonna worry about it.
I feel like you don't need to have a picture of me on there. Not yet.
Of course.
Maybe if we go into like videos, they'll see my face anyway. So, I mean, just saying, if you decide that
I'm still putting a picture there. Whether it's you or not, I'm putting a picture. I'm just going to put a
random picture of Static Shock.
I'm going to put a picture of orange juice there. And like put glasses on it. This is Scott.
We really need to restart this.
No, we don't. Screw it.
We've been talking about random ass crap.
Go with it. We'll get back to superheroes whenever.
Oh, yeah, you can edit.
Yeah.
The power of editing.
The power of the editing. Power to the editors.
Because we've been going on about random this entire time.
Screw it. It'll be okay.
All right, so superheroes.
That was a fantastic segue. Oh wow! Can you be any smoother?
Only with the ladies.
Oh my god!
No, in all seriousness. So you asked me what my favorite superhero is. Yeah. So what's yours?
Nightwing.
Nightwing. Okay. Why do you like Nightwing?
I don't know. No, I don't. There's something about.
That's not awkward.
Okay, with Superman, obviously. It's kind of easy to pick superheroes just based off of their personalities over top of their superpowers, in my opinion, because if you're kind of basing your own personalities upon their personalities and comparing and contrasting and finding relation between those superheroes. And with me, it's not anything like that. I just like the simple fact that he doesn't have any legit superpowers. He's just very acrobatic, which is the case for Robin as well.
He was Robin, so.
Well. Technical terms here,
Spoilers.
Scott. Technical terms. It's just the fact that he's not ridiculously overpowered.
He's like Batman Jr. with a pole.
Pretty much, yeah. Batman Jr. with a pole.
That's a Krima stick. Yeah. My bad.
And that's the thing, too, with me. It's not that I have anything against those superheroes that have these ridiculous powers. Like, this is going over into the Marvel side of things, but with... And of course, Bruce Wayne too as Batman. It goes, both ways. Apparently, you can be a superhero if you have a lot of money and you're smart.
Well, yeah, but my point on superheroes. I mean,
I don't see Bill Gates running around as Windows Man beating.
That would be pretty epic. I'd vote for him.
You would vote? What do you mean you'd vote for him? Is he running for president?
Number one hero.
Number one hero.
No, but see, the way I see it though is, it isn't that I don't like Batman. I'm not saying I don't like Batman. I like Batman. He's cool. I mean, I like the concept of him, having a lot of money. He's really smart. He's really acrobatic. He knows martial arts. That's cool. I mean, that's fine. The big thing for me, though, is like video games, it's not something that can happen in real life. I mean, I'm not a big fan of like Call of Duties because, it's something that can happen in real life. I mean, I know I'm going to get my head bit off in the comment section because I just said I don't like Call of Duty, but... I'm more of a Battlefield guy, but it's not something that you can do in real life. And Superman is so off the wall that it's impossible. It can't happen. Like, I guess in a sense, Captain America could get a super soldier serum. I feel like that could be possible. It may not be as instant as what it portrays in like the comics and the movies, but it could actually happen.
I mean, that is something it's ridiculous.
I mean, look at steroids.
It's great. Well, I don't think steroids is a good.
But I'm just saying.
Don't do steroids, kids.
Oh yeah,
But,
definitely don't do them. I'm just saying.
Like it's crazy how much technology has come. When we were like 5, we were seeing these things, these videos of like what the world will be like in 2020. We'll have these touch screens and projection and stuff, and that started happening like
way sooner.
Way sooner.
I think when the first iPhone came out in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I think it was like 2005.
I have no idea.
I don't remember.
I haven't looked that up.
I really don't know, but like, that stuff started happening, and now, it's 2017, and this stuff we were, when we were like 4 or 5 years old, imagining these things, imagining these ridiculous things that would never happen, have happened, because technology has advanced so much. Now, you've got these superheroes that were, thought up in like the 50s to have these ridiculous powers, and now technology can legitimately, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Synthetically recreate.
Do it, probably.
Yeah,
some of them. I'm not saying all.
Yeah.
You ain't going to take some serum and become Superman. It ain't going to happen.
Synthetically recreate these
He's from
superpowers.
Krypton, by the way.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I mean,
segues
so
again.
he's
man.
an alien.
Your segues are fantastic.
Thank
They're so smooth.
you so much.
Oh my god.
So, all right, on the topic of superheroes, all right. Would you classify like a DBZ character, like Dragon Ball Z, a superhero? Would you class as like, we got Superman and Captain America and all them. That's American superheroes. So what about, Japanese superheroes like Goku and Gohan and Vegeta, or even like Naruto? Technically, he's a superhero.
I don't think I would.
You wouldn't classify them as superheroes?
No, because you got to think they have, legit Japanese, like Ultraman and Mega Man. Like, I guess those are actually considered superheroes, aren't they?
I don't know about Mega Man.
Oh no, not Mega Man. That's the.
You definitely said Mega Man.
Yes,
He's a game character.
Yeah. Ultraman, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know. Oh, okay, so would you classify the Power Rangers as superheroes? I mean, I'm not saying that we're going to talk about Power Rangers for an hour, but
well, yeah,
you classify them. So Japan, Power Rangers is based off, a Japanese show called Super Sentai.
Yeah,
and it's the same thing.
I mean, I don't know. There's a fine line there. I mean, I guess the Power Rangers, like a majority of Power Ranger watchers when we were. I mean, obviously we were young.
Oh, yeah.
So, we seen these. I mean, it's not like they had any legit powers. They were just acrobatic, and they had these big robots, and that was cool as shit. We were 5, and that was like, yeah! But now we're looking at it, it's like they're not really superheroes.
But the suit supposedly gives them power. Like, it's kind of like, in a sense, a little less extreme than Iron Man.
Okay, so let's say it this way. Back then, would you consider them superheroes?
Yes.
Do you consider them superheroes now?
To an extent.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Back then, whenever you were little, the only reason you considered them superheroes is because they were doing incredible things.
Do you remember the Beetleborgs?
The what?
The Beetleborgs.
The Beetleborg.
Yeah, it was like a knockoff version of
yeah.
Power Rangers, but it was only 3 of them.
Yeah. I remember. Oh my god.
I actually liked that better than I liked Power Rangers.
I haven't heard about that. And
what was the ghost name that looked like Elvis? What was his name?
The what?
There was a ghost that looked like Elvis.
Elvis, probably.
No.
What? I don't. What do you mean? Keep talking. Okay, so like, yeah, but no, I haven't heard that. And dude, you got me stuck on this Elvis ghost. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's like Flounder or Flanders or something like that.
Flounder from The Simpsons.
No,
Flanders.
Mr. Flanders.
Howdy ho, neighbor.
Christ is watching.
Christ is watching.
No, but no. It's something with an F, I think. I mean, I don't know. Leave it in the comment section if you know, please. I've got to know.
Ned Flanders. Can you imagine if Ned Flanders was like an anime character?
Yeah, he's just got the big eyeballs and everything else, and he's like, howdy ho, everybody.
Oh, Kochiba! Howdy ho, neighbor. Oh, wow, that was so racist. I'm sorry.
Well, we're getting kicked off of YouTube.
See it? No. Wow. Ghost Elvis. I'm serious. This is
That's
driving
what
me
he looked like. He looked like Ghost Elvis with a big nose, man.
This is driving me insane.
But I can't remember what it was with an F, I'm pretty sure. I just hope somebody in the comments will know, and then they'll just leave it in the comment section for us.
Dude, just Google it.
I don't have enough signal down here. I've tried. Oh, 2 bars.
2 bars. So we talked about favorite superheroes. What's your favorite superhero movie?
Ooh, that's a hard one. Movie.
Yes, movie.
What's yours? Let me think about mine. What's yours?
I don't know. What is my favorite superhero movie? Honestly, I think I'll just cut this part out.
I don't know what my favorite superhero movie is, honestly. I know what my favorite superhero show is.
Okay, let's go. Let's switch to that. Let's talk about your favorite superhero show.
Okay, my favorite superhero show is The Flash. CW's Flash, for sure.
Oh yeah. Weren't you really big into the
Flabber.
Flabber?
Yep.
Okay, so we found out Ghost Elvis's name.
Flabber.
Flabber. Weren't you really big into the Green Arrow show?
I was, and then they introduced Barry Allen at I want to say it was the end of season 2. He was in there for a couple episodes, and then people liked him so much they decided to actually go with the Flash because they said they wanted to introduce powers into the Arrowverse.
Right.
So the Flash was the easiest one because all he has is super speed.
Right.
And just keep going, and it just turns into where the Flash, the way they did it was really, really good. I just personally like it better than Arrow.
Yeah. I've never been into the superhero TV shows, mostly because I don't watch cable. I watch Netflix and YouTube videos. That's about it. I don't know. I was kind of into Gotham for a little bit, but there was one ridiculous little thing that ruined Gotham for me. And
You talking about what I think you're talking about?
Yeah, it probably got ham. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's what I remember. Okay, so it's someone, I don't remember. It was so long ago. It was just it was the word Gotham, and then right next to it, it was the word Gotham again, but it was separated in the middle, and it said got ham. So now every time I see Gotham, all I see is got ham, and I can't take it seriously anymore. I know that sounds like a joke, but I'm dead serious.
Oh, really?
I wish I was joking, but I cannot take Gotham seriously.
Oh, I thought you were talking about maybe spoilers if you don't watch Gotham. Just be
If you
weary.
watch Gotham, spoilers.
The dude who they sort of portrayed as the Joker. I thought that's what you were talking about.
Oh, okay. No, I never got that far.
Oh, you never did?
I think I watched.
Did you watch? I think I showed you a video of him.
Yeah, you did.
I mean, he's not bad, but the whole point of the Joker is the Joker was never the Joker until Batman became Batman. That was everybody's big complaint.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's not a bad Joker-ish character. I don't even know if he's actually going to be the Joker. Just right now, he's not a bad one.
Yeah.
I mean, he's sort of like, which brings me to Batman v Superman. What did you think?
I never seen
about. You've never seen Batman v Superman?
No. I stopped watching the Batman, anything Batman after the second Dark Knight.
You've never seen Dark Knight Rises with Bane?
Are you talking about? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I've seen that one.
That's the third one.
Yeah, I've seen that one. So I've seen all 3 of the Dark Knights, but after that, I was just kind of done. And even the third one, I did not enjoy as much as the second one because...
Honestly, I like the first one and the third one a little bit better than the second one. I know I'm going to get chewed up. I swear.
Scott, Heath Ledger died for that role.
I mean, I liked Heath Ledger. I thought he was a decent Joker. He just wasn't the Joker that I'm used to.
Wow. I mean, I'm not going to chastise you for it, but I can see where you're coming from. He's not the he's not the normal Joker that we're used to. I agree with that, but he did bring something different. Now, what's his name? Jared Leto.
Leto. Don't even get me started on
I
that.
didn't enjoy his portrayal. Now I know that he's a method actor, and I know that there was a lot of people that were on set with him. I've seen interviews with Will Smith and people like that saying that it was just the weirdest experience for them because he is a method actor. You know, even when he's out of makeup, even whenever he's off set, he's acting like the Joker. And I think he did a good job portraying the personality, but he himself is not suited for that role. That's just my opinion. But Heath Ledger, I thought he was the perfect Joker. Perfect.
I don't know.
Perfect in every way.
I honestly thought Jack Nicholson was a better... I wouldn't say better Joker, just more towards like the comics, like the psycho, crazy, just completely off the wall Joker.
Right.
And I thought Jack Nicholson portrayed it a little bit better.
I think what it is, I don't think it was Jack Nicholson himself. I think it was Tim Burton because he was directing those movies.
But you got to think, Jack Nicholson was the Joker in that movie. He had to act it. It doesn't matter.
He added all that into it. His personality just increased it even more. But I think Tim Burton himself created this like cartoonish aspect. You know what I mean? Because he does stop motion cartoons, but like when he directed the Batman,
Doing Nightmare Before Christmas.
yeah, because Tim Burton did the Batmans with George Clooney in it. And it was Batman.
Actually, I don't think Tim Burton did the Batman with George Clooney. Tim Burton did Batman and Batman Returns, and I think somebody else took over for the George Clooney ones.
I thought George Clooney was in those.
No.
Oh.
It's Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton's Batman.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
Batman,
right.
Batman Returns.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
but I think
Beetlejuice himself.
Yeah. Okay, so I think those with Tim Burton directing it had a more, I guess, believable Batman like feeling,
like comics-esque Batman feeling.
Comic-esque because he's been really good with this dark feeling. Like it wasn't so dark that you felt depressed, but it was dark enough to understand that hey, this actually feels kind of like, you know, the Batman comics, how it was kind of had that darker burlesque, I guess is the word, noir, you know, like that New York kind of feel to it. And and with the Joker, you know, being directed under Tim Burton, I felt like that added that cartoon aspect. You know, like with the gun that shot out, bang. I've never seen any other Joker in any other Batman movie do that. And that, you know, that's the Joker. You know, he was very silly.
And like when he shoots, you know, the Batwing, I guess it was the Batwing in it, and he pulls out this friggin' revolver that's got a barrel the size of
a
friggin' pole. I mean, and he just puts like a scope on it or something. I don't quite remember, and just shoots it down. I mean, it's off the wall, but it was the Joker.
Yeah, that honestly, that is my. Okay, you know what? You asked me, and now I'll tell you because I didn't know at the time. Any Batman movie that was directed by Tim Burton was and is today my favorite superhero movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Honestly, I'm still debating on mine. I like a lot of them. I mean, I like Doctor Strange. That was really good. I like the Avengers.
Dude, Doctor Strange was fantastic.
Actually, I bet I know what my favorite superhero movie is. Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah?
I know that may sound dumb, and I'm a straight guy, but...
Oh, come on, it's 2017. There's no such standard anymore.
But I'm just saying, Wonder Woman, I don't know who did it, but that movie was phenomenal. It was funny. It had action. It was really, really good.
I didn't see it. I want to see it.
Oh, dude, when it comes out on DVD, I'll let you borrow it. You know I'm going to buy it.
Oh, I know you will.
Now, granted, right now, it may change if Justice League is good, or I haven't seen Spider-Man Homecoming, but if it's really good and I enjoy it, that might be my favorite. And of course, Deadpool was really good.
Patty Jenkins.
Yeah.
Was
Patty Jenkins.
Patty Jenkins was the director.
I think producer was Zack Snyder. I think he produced it. Maybe not. But, no, but Wonder Woman was phenomenal. I mean, the action was spot on. The slow motion action was really good. Everything about it was just amazing.
I like a movie that does slow motion properly. I've recently been in this, like, getting into cinematography and photography and stuff. And, you know, if you don't know anything about photography, I suggest, like, even if, you know, you don't even have a camera, get yourself a camera. And it doesn't have to be that expensive. Get yourself a camera and just play around with taking photos because there's something relaxing about it. But the further into it I've been doing it, I've started shooting some cinematography, doing stuff like that. And playing around with slow motion. And before I didn't understand frames and how they did it. But, you know, shooting something in a higher frame obviously means it's going to be smoother once you slow it down. And before I didn't even realize, you know, before I even got into this, I did not realize that most of the slow motion that they do isn't even they may shoot it in the high frames, like very high frames, like maybe 60, 120 frames a second, and then slow it down to about 50%. But I did not know a majority of it is CGI to an extent.
Okay, I actually didn't know that either.
Yeah, I didn't like that's something interesting to know that some of the slow motion they do now because it's so smooth. Like there's something so smooth and textured about it. Their slow motions just look fantastic. Like especially with the Wolverine, like some of the slow motion stuff they do.
In that movie particular, the Wolverine.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say I haven't seen Logan yet.
Yeah,
so.
okay, so I haven't seen Logan either, but I know the ending of it. I cried my eyes out.
Don't spoil it, especially on this podcast.
So, anyways, like whenever he burst out of the shell after they inject him with the it's called?
Adamantium.
Yeah, adamantium. So after he bursts out there, you know how it goes slow motion. That it is actually slow motion, but they start CGIing in effects to it. So like how like there's like
I'd say when he goes out with his arms, I'll bet it's like I guess the T form or whatever you'd call it.
Right.
When I'd say it's probably CGI when all them things break off of him.
Yeah, it's like with editing. I know like some people don't know how it works. Some people do. In editing a scene, if I was editing that scene, I would have multiple layers. Like I would probably have like 10 layers just so I knew what I was doing, and then I would like merge layers after I got them worked out so I can do them. But it's ridiculous looking how they actually do it. It's crazy. Anyways, off topic. So what's your favorite villain?
Villain? Oh, hands down the Joker. It doesn't matter what it's in. I don't care if I'm watching anime, if I'm watching superhero stuff. I don't really care. The Joker is the best by far. The Joker, which is pretty much everybody thinks the Joker's the best.
Yeah.
I don't know of anybody. If you ask anybody in the world that says who's the best villain, they're going to look at you and say the Joker. You might not even know.
I even agree.
What Batman is, and once somebody says the Joker, you'll be like, I know the Joker.
There's just such a big pop culture following to Batman. Because
I think a lot of what helped, like the Joker aspect in the Batman universe, is Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
I really honestly think because Luke Skywalker is the Joker. Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of people like the Joker because of that.
There's this big thing, I've always believed in marketing, and I've always kind of understood marketing to an extent, and I've always thought that if you can get people to do it for you, naturally just let it happen kind of deal, it's always going to turn out better in the end. And that's kind of what happened, because out of nowhere, I can remember back in like 2007, 2008, something like that, you went to Hot Topic, and yeah, you might find a couple of Batman things here and there, but around 2007, 2008, boom, everything Batman just came back because those Dark Knight movies were getting ready to come back. But not only that, people were just like naturally getting back into it for some reason. Like some of these things
nostalgia, man.
Yeah, like I guess it is nostalgia. Like they just pops up out of nowhere, and now you can't get rid of it. I don't know one person has never owned a Joker wallet. Have you owned a Joker wallet?
No.
Are you serious?
Honestly,
I haven't either.
I do not own. You just said you don't know one person, and neither one of us have owned one.
Well, now we know one person, because everybody I know, honestly,
at one point in time, has had a superhero wallet,
had or currently a Joker wallet,
just like specifically Joker,
specifically Joker.
I had a Superman wallet once as a paper wallet.
Yeah, so I remember that. That was cool.
Still got it.
Do you? That's awesome. But like every person I know, I'm serious, has or have had a Joker wallet. I mean, it's just one of those things.
When I used to skateboard, I had a independent wallet, and then I just got a leather wallet. I grew up,
right,
and I got a leather wallet, and then I just got another one of those. Didn't like it, and then my sister one year for Christmas got me a Superman paper wallet, and I carried that around for a long time.
Right.
And then now I just got a little American Eagle wallet.
I think it's wait, really? Mm-hmm. Dude, mine's American Eagle.
Yeah, so do.
Are you serious? I don't have my wallet with me. Dude, it's almost identical to mine. Mine's just the bifold instead of trifold.
Oh, I can't stand bifolds. That's a big pet peeve of mine.
Really?
I hate them. Don't ask me why.
You heard it here, folks. Scott Crocker hates bifold wallets.
Yeah, I know. If you ever decide to give me something for Christmas, make sure it ain't a bifold wallet.
Dude, I'll get you something better than a wallet. Good God.
Hey, I like wallets. I will literally, dude, if I had enough wallets, man, every week I would change out wallets. Like, I like wallets.
Really?
Yeah, I think
awesome.
A wallet shows your personality.
And
honestly
on that
think that.
note, we're going to get ready to go. What? Yeah, a wallet shows you purse.
Yeah, I feel
I guess it's kind of like a woman
'Cause
with
you
her
got-
purse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got
It's
you.
like you got those guys with the really long wallets, like the bifold disc wallets.
Okay,
It
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like kind of like a checkbook.
Yeah.
Them huge ones. And then you got people like bifolds. You got people that like trifolds. And then you got people, wallets that are like trifolds, but they fold out, and then there's a piece on the inside that folds back out, and it's kind of like a trifold.
It's kind of like a one of those police badge things
Yeah.
that flip out. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
How did we get on this?
I don't know.
Oh, Joker wallets. Yeah, we were talking about Joker.
Yeah.
Anyways, we've gone on for 30 minutes now. I want to get ready to end this episode here. I had a lot of fun talking about this stuff.
Yeah, I like having fun talking about this stuff, even though it always goes into something really, really random.
Yeah, but screw it.
But
oh, well.
it's real good. I mean, hopefully you guys have fun just hearing us, bicker at each other a little bit.
And maybe eventually, I'm thinking about starting to upload these to Google Play and stuff, so you can just download, like this audio for free. So if you don't want to, or can't go to YouTube for whatever particular reason, if you have a Google Play, you can just download it on there. It's kind of constricted to Android, but at least you'll have that option as well.
And maybe at some point you can figure out how to do it on like the iOS store or something like that. I mean, it's not completely out there, but
I'm not going to get into it, but it's I have.
I mean, I don't know how all it works.
I have music and stuff on Google Play, Spotify, and Apple, and I'll just say that I enjoy having my music on Google Play better than I do Apple.
Well, I mean, but what if somebody likes listening to us, can't always get to YouTube, but they have an iPhone? What do you do about it? They just can't listen.
And on that note, we'll see. All right. Anyways, thanks for joining me for this episode. Joining us. I literally looked away for a second, looking over at my mixer, and just totally forgot someone was here. Thank you for joining us for
thanks,
this.
man.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Anyways, thanks for joining us for this episode. We'll see you in the next one. Hey, if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like, and we'll see you in the next episode. See ya!